What's up, fellow pilots? It's Caleb here from Air 101. Today I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go for a flight to pick up my bro in beautiful Vernon, British Columbia. I'm going to film the flight and put a minute of footage into this video, but since I'm flying the Cessna 150, I realize it can't carry a lot of weight, so it made me think about today's topic, and I wanted to ask you a question. Do you know what could happen if you flew your aircraft while it is overweight? Well, let's talk about it. I really hope that you enjoyed all that footage that I was able to get in that Cessna 150. I really do love that aircraft. It's absolutely awesome to fly. Now, when I was flying the aircraft, I was thinking back to what I heard from someone a long time ago. They said they didn't care if their aircraft was overweight while they were flying it. They said this: the aircraft still performed just fine, so it didn't really matter to them. Then I thought to myself all the things that were wrong with that statement. So that is why I'm making this video today. And also I want to talk about how having your aircraft overweight could affect your aircraft insurance. I just wanted to give a list of a couple things that could happen to your aircraft performance if you had the aircraft overweight. You would have higher takeoff speed required and subsequently longer takeoff run required, reduced rate and angle of climb, shorter range, reduced cruising speed, reduced maneuverability, higher stall speed, higher landing speed required, and longer landing roll needed. And that's just to name a few things. When you overload an aircraft, you have no idea what the center of gravity limits are. We need to remember when the aircraft is overweight, the center of gravity does change as the weight increases. Well, I guess technically anyone can really overload an aircraft and test the CFG limits themselves. I mean, they know they would have reached the forward limit when they tried to pull up for a flare when they were landing the aircraft and couldn't do it. And they would have known they've reached the aft limit when they tried to push the nose down on the aircraft to break a stall and they couldn't do it. We need to remember that we are not test pilots and we should really be flying within the limits of the aircraft and what it was designed for, unless you actually are a test pilot. And if you are a test pilot, that's totally awesome and keep up the great work. But the question is, how does this affect your aircraft insurance if you fly your aircraft overweight? All we have to do is slap up this policy wording and see what one insurance company has to say about this. Weight and balance. We will not pay under any of the coverages for any loss, damage, or liability if at the time of the occurrence your aircraft is loaded outside of its permissible center of gravity limits or maximum takeoff weight limits. What does this truly mean? This means it doesn't matter whether your aircraft is 100 pounds overweight or if it's 5 pounds overweight. If the aircraft is overweight, then it means that the aircraft is overweight and you should not be flying it. And if you were flying the aircraft overweight and went and had an accident, then most likely your claim would be denied. You need to remember this. I hear this from all pilots across the country. They say that they're paying way too much for their aircraft insurance. So think about this. If you're paying a lot of money for your aircraft insurance, then why would you want to quickly void your policy by flying your aircraft overweight? You would want, in the event of an accident, for the insurance company to actually pay out the loss. So what did we learn today? Don't fly your aircraft overweight. Now fly your aircraft within its weight limits, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.